Hello 3S family, this is Chris at 3SX Performance again. Today we're going to be assembling a water pump kit. So if you buy our water pump from us, you are not going to be getting the backing plate just because, just like factory, they did come with backing plates. But unfortunately those have become discontinued as of last year, so now the only option is to use your existing backing plate. So I just grabbed a backing plate off another old water pump we had laying around and took it apart. So I know a lot of people say it's a hassle to take these off. That's why I do recommend either using a torch to heat up the bolts and hardware, and if you need to be, use an impact screwdriver like I did just to get some of the hardware loose. So if you do buy our water pump kit, we always will give you a tin water pump gasket going to the block. You'll still be getting a paper gasket just for the center when you put the backing plate onto the water pump. You do have an extra gasket just in case if you need another paper one to go into the block, but we'll give you a tin one just like factory. You will also be getting a water pipe O-ring. You will only be getting one, but if you need another one for the other side for your thermostat housing, make sure to acquire another one for yourself. So let's get started assembling this. So you'll be getting a water pump here, and you'll be getting your paper gasket to assemble the backing plate. You can use silicone if needed. I definitely recommend if you need help holding down the water pump gasket here. But we'll be attaching this backing plate on here, and I'll show you how our hardware will go. So only thing on this side, you'll just be using this aluminum screw here that we provide in the kit. So it'll be going in the top right hole. So you're going to be inserting that there, and you'll be getting a Phillip. Mine is miraculously magnetic, so we'll be putting this back in here. Get some threads started. Thank you. All right. After 10 years of me attempting, I finally got it. So we're going to be getting it only just somewhat tightened up. Like I said, this is going to be an example for you guys. So you'll be getting that aluminum screw on this side, and that's the only hardware that's going to be going here from our water pump kit. So pretty much after that's all assembled, you're going to be flipping it over. I'm going to be setting this down here, and you're only replacing these 5 bolts on this side here. So orientation will go when we go on this side here, one right next to it, right over here, one at the top, and you'll be having 2 on the right side on this hole here and this hole here. Be placing that there. So torque spec wise, there's a lot of people have preferences, 7 or 8 foot-pounds. I did it at 7. We haven't any problems leaking. Some people just go 8 for the extra comfort, but if you want to get it to a place where you want to feel like 8 foot-pounds is a good number to do so. But we always torque these down to 7. So I'm just gonna get these somewhat tight for y'all here, just so y'all can see. So we're gonna assemble that here. One more to go. All right, cool. So yep. That is nice and tight. So pretty much you got your backing plate on. So it's pretty straightforward. So you got 5 bolts here. Like I said, torque them down to 7 foot-pounds. You got your paper gasket that we provide in the kit already here. You got your aluminum set screw here already set in. And then you'll have the tin gasket here that you can definitely just add on to it later. So after that, like I said, you can get like a nylon brush, or you can get it if you have a wire wheel in your shop. Get this back side here cleaned up, or a nylon brush on the drill, and just get this all cleaned up as well. Then pretty much your water pump's ready to go. So like I said, you get an O-ring for that water pipe, and you'll basically just be inserting it on this side here once you got it installed into the water pipe, and you'll be set to go. 7 foot-pounds torque spec. The other bolts here on the outside will be set to 17. So if you guys have any questions on how to assemble this, like I said, feel free to comment below or shoot us an email at info@3SX, or give us a call. We're always here 24/7 practically. You guys have a nice, wonderful day.